What's up, YouTube? It's 12:38 a.m. 8/26/2012. Why'd I do that? I don't know. I'm gonna try to start date my videos if I can remember. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. It's probably going to end up in a couple part video. God damn it. Is it? Oh man, I can't remember his name. I'm going to talk to Brian or his channel, and I recommend everybody to go check out Sparkington. SPARKINTON. He's going through a lot of trials and tribulations medically. He was looking throughout YouTube for people with the disease that I have. I need to mute this TV. I'll be right back. I said I'd be back. I had to go find the remote. Why do I recommend his channel? Well, because there's quite a few guys that I watch and I follow that all are going through different problems of their own, and there's been a great support system that has developed throughout the YouTube garage. So it would be nice to see some of my followers go support him in his dealings. He's looking at brain surgery, same surgeries I've had, same surgery that other people that are on my YouTube have had. So with that said, you can see, I don't know if you can tell by looking at my head or the palm of my hands. Let me turn a slide on the camera. I know it's real bright. I'll turn it back off, but can you see the red and then the white spots? That's a sunburn. It's there. It will blister up. It's on my head. Shit. It's on my head and that too real bad. My neck. Let me turn the light out. I'll have you guys all sick and everything else from jerking the camera around. Sorry about that. We had our first day of youth football practice in the gear. They've had 2 practices without the gear. Mind you, I had been having Preston walk and jog with me at the track, which had helped out a lot. I even got Blayre, my daughter, to do a little bit reluctantly. Well, she decided she wanted to join football. Long story short, my team that we ended up with was shy a few players. I talked with my wife, and bingo bango, Blayre is now on my team. I have to blow my nose. I'm going to pause you. I didn't figure you'd want to watch that. She had a rough day, which doesn't surprise me. She was thinking this was going to be a whole lot easier than what it is, and she wasn't, if I'm using the right word, she didn't heed or listen to my warnings. I shouldn't try to use big words because I don't do it very well. And I guess heed's not a big word, but whatever. Anyway, it was a rough day for her. My son too, and I'll tell you what happened with Preston when I'm done with Blayre here. We did I had them do their running, I'm an assistant coach, but I was there before the head coach. Our philosophy, we coached together last year. We coach on an even playing field. I'm just as much in charge as he is, and that's just how it goes. He's actually in charge of the offensive side and stuff like that. I'm in charge of the defensive side. Those of who you did not know, I did sign a full ride scholarship to play at Montana State, and I blew that. It's another story for another time. Matter of fact, it may already be up. But Blayre, I had them all stretch out and do the running and stuff, of course, without their lid on. I didn't want them to have the helmet on. And we were at about 85 degrees when we started at 10 this morning. After they were all done with that, we did some more drills. You know, any of you that played football can kind of have an idea what kind of drills we were doing. You know, running, zigzags, zigzag drills, that is, not zigzags, and stuff like that. Well, then we got into started getting them to hit so they could get used to the feel of those pads. You know, all those kids are Mr. Tough Guy, you know. They all want to play football. They want to play football until they, let me see, I'm trying to get this so you can see me better. Until the hitting comes. And when they hit, you know, they do this and they block, and you know, they're third and fourth graders. They're learning. Sorry, I got a lot of pain in my back today. And in my neck too. But Blayre, she's very tall. She's a good sized girl. She's not overweight. She's thick. She's not skin and bone. She can hold her own with any boy on that team. Matter of fact, I think she is the tallest player, but not the biggest on the team. And there'll be pictures and videos and stuff. But her first, we lined them up. You know, a guy here and a guy here. And they just come off and hit. And that's all we want them to do, just out of their 4-point or 3-point stance, launch, hit, get to the back of the line. Well, Blayre gets down in her 3-point. She had a much smaller kid. But the kid that she was getting ready to hit has played since he was in flag football. So he has an idea what's going on. They come off the line. Blayre immediately does this and catches a face mask to her arm. And then he pushes her. Being smaller, he got up under her and was able to maneuver her, and I stopped the block before she fell down. Of course, behind that came tears and sobbing. It hurts to take a face mask to the forearm, especially in the bony part. Kind of had to just make her get back on the horse. You know, I did console her a little bit. I did, not so harsh as I would have been with like Preston or one of the other boys, because she is a girl and it is her first year. And I want her to enjoy the sport, but she needs to understand the sport's violent. Some people may think that I've lost my mind letting her play. Let me tell you, she is a honor roll student. She is in the gifted program, not gifted because she's slow, but she tested last year at a 139 IQ. I think that's what it was. And it may have been 138. But anyway, they're only like 7% of the whole U.S. nation or the world or some goddamn thing tests at that level. So she's no dummy. She loves to watch football with me. She's Daddy's little girl. And she thought she knew what she was getting into. For her first day, she did not do bad. She will get into it. I think by September 8th, when our game rolls around, I think she will be able to hold her own. Definitely by mid-season, I think she's going to start standing out. I'll bet by the end of the season, she's going to be one of our best players. Preston now, last night, well, Friday, he got home from school Friday, and was Thursday. He got home from school and just said his stomach was killing him. He's played this game with me before, so it's like, what's the old saying, if you cry wolf too much, nobody listens. Well, he has done that. So I kind of left it alone. He stayed home Friday, only had a half a day. Friday night got real bad, real bad. Friday evening, real bad, to the point I was starting to get scared. He needed me to help him stand up. He was real wobbly legged. He said his legs hurt real bad, his stomach hurt real bad, but he wasn't constipated. He wasn't throwing up. He wasn't, he was still drinking. He was taking his medicine. It was just real bad. I mean, I was online looking up all kinds of stuff, I was seeing if, that disease you get from getting bit by mosquitoes, and I mean all kinds of stuff, and I just couldn't find anything. So at about 2:30 in the morning, Jennifer, I had already taken my night pills, so I didn't dare drive over to the hospital, although it's just, maybe 2.5 miles from me. I would have fell asleep sitting in the hospital. So I have a nose spray. Allergies. I like to say allergies, but anyway. So this morning we get up. Jennifer's just running on a couple hours of sleep. I did get sleep. Blayre got sleep. Preston only had a few hours, and he was damned determined to suit up. So we let him suit up and go out, and he had a rough day because he was tired, he was sick, he was just having a rough day. He took a hit, started crying also, but the thing about Preston is when he cries, he becomes very good at what he does. Once he's pissed, he becomes a very good ball player. So that's what we did today. By the time we're done, we did 2.5 hours. I didn't even think of putting sunscreen on. The beauty of not having any feeling in most of my upper torso due to the spinal cord disease I have no feeling, no sensation. So this and this, and don't hurt. I'm just burnt, and I'm burnt to where it makes my body feel sick. I know I'm burnt, but I have to be careful. So I have to be careful, and not get any more burnt. So that's what we did today. It was fun. These practices just kill me. Absolutely kill me. They I'm glad they're, Tuesdays and Thursdays, because Wednesday and Friday is all I can do to move around. Saturday, now we're at it in this Saturday practice, so we can really get some practicing in. And, we want to be a team to reckon with. And so that goes to show you, I go Saturday, Tuesdays and Thursdays. That gives me Friday to recuperate, practice Saturday, and then that's a big practice. My weekday practices are about 2 hours. Our Saturday practice is 3. So it gives me Sunday and Monday to regroup and get my body back in tune, and not being so painful. What else? And yesterday I did some yard work. I think I'm kind of coming out of the slump that I'd been in for the last few days, or the last few weeks. I have started subscribing to a lot of different stuff, not just one area in particular, and enjoying a lot of videos. The guys on YouTube that there's a handful that I follow religiously, but the last couple weeks I haven't watched a whole lot of videos just because of the practices. I am seriously so whooped after practices. I have to sleep. Today I got done. We got started at 10. We got home around 1, and by 1:30 I was falling asleep. Maybe 2. Maybe it was 2 ago. But anyways, I was falling asleep shortly after I got home, so I went in and took a nap until 5. Most people don't have to do that, and that's just the beauty of the disease I have. But I'm very determined to be a part of my kids' sports life. My parents were very involved in a sense that, my mom was a team mom. My dad didn't coach, but he was always there. Never did he miss. Always there. My mom was always there. So, they had a very good interest in showing for me, but I want to be a part of their learning. And if Preston does grow up and does succeed and become able to go off onto college and maybe even to the pro ranks of football, I know that I'd have had a little piece, just a little piece, of helping him go that direction. And Blayre, and whatever she does, she wants to be a doctor. She wants to be a Chiari doctor. She wants to help find a cure for what's wrong with me and so many others, but me, because I'm her dad. So that's awesome. But that's what I've been up to the last couple days. Not a whole lot. I need to talk to somebody, please, to help me get my mumble set up right. Tony, is it Tony? I think it's Tony. I need to get you my number so that we can talk back and forth about the blood issues, so I can learn a little more stuff and insight on that. But thank you guys for watching my channel. It means a lot. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for everything that you do. It's just the littlest things when you're in a position like I'm in mean a whole lot, and you guys do just that. So thank you very much. And there will be there will be some football stuff to come, and last year I was trying to video full games and stuff. I don't know if I'll do so much this year, but I will get definitely get some footage up of Blayre and Preston, and when I get those up, I sure hope you guys take time to view them and support them. They get a kick out of that, and you guys all know how Preston is with the stickers and stuff. So if it weren't for Preston, I would have quit doing YouTube a long time ago. But he's kept me grounded. All right, gentlemen, signing off for this video. Coming back for another. Back to back, baby. So anyway, take care. God bless, and watch my next one.